Hi guys, my name is Adishon. On today's episode of Mailbox, we'll be addressing different mails from different people from all over the world. My first mail today is from Precious from Kenya. Precious says, my husband isn't concerned when I am sad. Hello, anytime I'm sad, stressed or depressed, and I start crying, my husband doesn't look at my side. Talk less of encouraging me. He will just look away. Even when I wake up in the middle of the night and start crying, he doesn't show concern at all. Is this normal? No, it's not normal. So, Precious, I understand how you feel. Generally, even if somebody is not your partner and you're really going through something and the person is acting, or you have a partner that is acting like they can't see you or you can't be heard, I know it would be worrisome. So talk less of somebody that is your husband. So what I would just advise you, I think assuming a lot of things for your husband might be wrong. Probably it's possible that he's also going through a whole lot. So it's important that you also try as much as possible to speak to your husband and see or ask him what exactly is going on. Because for all you care, genuinely, except it's already a tradition that whenever you're not fine or whenever you're not in that mood or you're in a sad mood, he keeps ignoring you. Something too must be wrong with him, because it's not very normal for you to feel a certain way and the other partner is acting like they can't be bothered. So I think you should speak to your husband and ask him what the problem is. From there, for communication, once you start having that conversation, it will be easier for both of you to come to a conclusion. Also pray for him, pray for yourself too, because nobody wants to be in a sad situation. So it's important that you have that conversation with your husband on what exactly is going on with him, because you even can't be crying at midnight and he's ignoring you. So I think Precious, I've been able to address your mail to a certain extent. My second story is from Titi. Titi is from Lagos. She said, my boyfriend and his female colleague share foods like partners. Hi, is it proper for a guy in a relationship to accept a food made by a supposed female friend and colleague, while he also gives her to whatever she cooks? Because I don't seem to understand this pattern my boyfriend has decided to adopt. He claims they are just friends. I see it as more than that. Even their colleagues tease them by calling them husband and wife. And am I overreacting? Titi from Lagos. You are not overreacting. He's your partner. So a lot of things that we tend to ignore in relationship, and then on the long run, it becomes a big deal. Because truth be told, why is your partner indulging her colleague in the office for something of such magnitude? Yes, if it's just snacks, but it's becoming like a routine now that they both share, they eat together, they share food together, and people already addressing them as husband and wife. I think you should actually address it with him. If genuinely whatever they are doing is harmless, hear him speak first. I'm sure most of these things, if they are the ones you've not seen, it's just that you've been hearing, I think you should hear him speak and understand the reason why he's doing what he's doing, and let him know that you're not comfortable with it. Because it's one thing for somebody to be doing something wrong, it's another thing for you to actually let them know that you're upset about it. Because for all you care, your partner might think, your boyfriend might think it's really not a big deal for him, but you're not comfortable with it. So I think you should actually call him and let him understand, because people must actually know boundary. Because now, just like they will say, now there they start, from sharing food, they'll be sharing something else. So it's important that we actually get a clarity of whatever conversation that they both have. I think, Titi, I've been able to address your mail to a certain extent. That will take us to the last mail from today. Today, the last mail is Ben from Port Harcourt. Stopping my wife from clubbing. Hello, my wife has started going clubbing with her friends. She complains of being bored at home because I also go to club every Friday with my friends and I don't allow her to follow me. She dresses very beautiful, but I don't like it because it's easier for women like her to be influenced and lured outside. How do I make her remain at home? So Ben, you are the head of a family, and what they say is leadership by example. So you hang around with your friends in the club and your wife is also doing the same. Now you find a problem with what your wife is doing, the same thing that you're also doing. So I think to actually make her adjust on time, the most important thing is for you to actually lead by example. So you to stop going to club, and then I'm sure by the time you tell her, not because when you're trying to correct people on certain things, it's important that we're also doing the right thing. If you are doing the wrong thing and you're trying to tell her, yes, we know, because sometimes you guys are not responsible, you are married people, you are not even expected to be in a club anyway. At that age when you were supposed to be, I'm sure you've done it. But now that you are finding yourself in the club, hanging out with your friend, probably the woman is also tired and she feels she really needs to hang out, but you are doing it and you're trying to stop her. So why not stop and see that she would also stop? And I pray God will help you. There are other activities as couples that you guys can actually engage into beyond clubbing. You guys can hang around, you can go play tennis, you can go watch movies, there are a whole lot of activities around that you guys can actually engage in and would help your relationship. I pray God will bless you and help you in Jesus' name. I think I've been able to help Ben. So that'll be all for this episode of Mailbox. Till next time, my name is Adesha.